We have sound.
It's exciting.
Very exciting.
You have sound.
Thank you. That was our intern.
Yay.
Clapping it up.
Our technical support.
Yes, tech support. All right, so we're on?
We are on.
All right. Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Can't see your face.
Hello, fans. Oh, sorry.
Just the mystery
fans.
person on. Off to the
We
side.
are here today with the lovely Jessica Shelby,
Oh, well, thank
fantastic actress, who some of you love to love and some of you love to
Just
hate.
hate. Just flat out hate.
Yeah, starring as Melissa in our series The Number, which if you haven't checked out, you really should.
You really should.
Rocky wants to come say hi to everybody.
Wanna say hi?
Say hi.
Yeah, I wasn't making baby faces to no one.
Rocky's
Just
saying
the
hello.
cutest baby.
She's
ever.
the youngest member of the club.
And I was
right?
very shy all of a sudden.
So I will leave you with Jessica for all of your questions, comments, compliments, etc.
All right.
All right, you ready?
I'm
You
ready.
for it? Go
I'm
for
gonna be
it.
attentive to be ready.
All right,
Hi,
I'll go over here and manage the questions. All right. How are you
So-
doing, Tina?
Tell us how everything started with the number, the original incarnation.
With the number? Wow. So it started a few years ago, and I mean, it really started with me auditioning for you guys and auditioning with a bunch of different setups, right? Like, it was like improv based, and then you just gave us like different scenarios,
Yes.
and then we had to create, and you mixed and matched everyone, and so it was like a room full of actors,
There's
right?
a room full of actors,
Yeah.
and it was you and Chasen, actually.
Yeah, and then you plucked Chasen and I, and we shot the number over a Saturday, I believe, and
You're so detailed.
yeah. Well, you
It's a
asked
Saturday at
how it started at
3:38.
no, it was in the morning, so it was at 10 something
Oh,
in
sorry.
the morning, my guess. And we shot 2 episodes that day, but you only really ever aired cut the first one.
No, is that true?
Right.
I did release it. It was called The Lost Episode.
Right,
We did release it.
but later than the other ones.
We did.
Okay.
Kind of.
But yeah, I mean, that's how it begun, just with the two of us filming those first 2 episodes.
Okay. And, oh no, what are you doing?
I don't know. I was trying to look at the comments.
Uh-oh. Technical
Anyways.
difficulties.
Are we still good? Yeah, we're live. Okay. So, any questions, or what do you want to? Just what do you want to talk about? Your role and et cetera, et cetera. Have you been recognized on the street by anybody? Any fun stuff like that?
I haven't been recognized on the street, but I used to work for this guy, and he was like a manager and a producer. Is this for me? Thank you. And he was meeting with a writer friend of his who writes for TV, and he came in and he was like, hey, we've met before. And I was like, I have never seen you before in my life. And he was like, do you do some web series where it's something about a number? And I was like, oh yeah, I filmed this web series entitled The Number. He's like, yeah, I know Dennis, or I met Dennis at some sort of event or screening, and so he's like, I saw that. But that's really the only time I've ever been recognized, but that was kind of cool because he's a TV writer, and he writes for like, I don't think it's Southland, but like TV cop dramas like that. I can have more of these. Oh my goodness, thank you so
Recycle.
much.
It's important.
Recycling is very important. You really should start young.
Stay hydrated.
Yeah, she's probably like, you seem a little parched. I'm gonna keep
More
giving
water
you
in your
some
life, more water.
Drinking tea though, Rocky, if that's okay with you. She's like, it's okay.
No
But
sense.
yeah, I mean, I haven't been recognized anywhere else.
Well, PR people are scared to come up to you.
Probably.
Yeah, definitely.
I know people don't have the nicest things to say about me on the show, but I'm a nice person though. Exact opposite. of Melissa.
Melissa's nice too.
She's nice. I think she's nice too.
Well, tell us about your approach to the role.
Well, it's just funny to me that she gets so much flack because in my head, she is nice and she is justified with everything she does. I mean, granted, I wouldn't film myself going to get an STD test. That was a little bit overboard, I thought. But I mean, everything she does, I could see why she's doing it. And yeah, I mean, so I just approach the role thinking that everything I'm doing is right and valid and I'm not in the wrong. Can't think of anything else that I necessarily do.
So what about the fight with Lisa? What about that?
In the kitchen?
You guys talk about the filming of that when it was like filming it and also as a character.
And the stunt doubles and everything.
Yeah.
I wish they were stunt doubles because Issa's pretty tough. I think she was justified in that fight. I mean, if you have someone who's in your space and blatantly rude to you, I might add, there's only so much you can take. I mean, I loved filming that scene. Every time I can work with Issa, I always have a great time. She's absolutely hilarious, which everyone already knows that, and she's incredibly talented. But yeah, I mean, I was justified, and I actually was kind of scared of her because she seems like she's pretty tough.
I think she's scared of herself too. So.
She's scared of herself? Yeah, because, you know, there's no telling, I think, what she's about to do. But I just tried to hold my own and not let her get the upper hand on me, which, as Melissa and me, as Jessica, the actor, I didn't want her to get the upper hand as well. But I thought that scene was a lot of fun.
So what about the engagement party? Didn't you feel like you were justified to go swinging after that, or
to go what?
to start swinging after that? If you felt Lisa was justified during the Shut Up episode, what about the engagement part? Do you think Melissa was justified to go off, even though she held her cool?
Yeah. Oh, I don't ever think Lisa's justified in what she does.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm only talking about
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I miss
my
something?
character. I don't think she's ever justified in the actions she takes. Yeah, I mean, I think she had a right to go off. Lisa brings a lot of surprises for Melissa, and Jason doesn't necessarily step up for Melissa enough. So I think I had to hold my own and sort of, I don't know if mark my territory is the right words, but I had to establish myself in this space, in the apartment space.
So how is the show or series, how do you approach the series as an actress? If there's is there a script? Is it improvised? Is it, some guidelines? Like, do you come in knowing what's happening? Things like that. You can
Be honest. No, I mean, we improvise most of it, and we come in with a guideline, like a couple-page guideline of where we think the scene should go. But I actually like the fact that it's improvised. It makes you feel very free. And I come in sort of knowing what I would want to do, or coming in with, I can have this hat too, and the sunglasses. Thank you. Should I put them on real quick? Does that look good? I'm not going to put the hat on, though. Do you want to put them back? Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, Rocky. Do you want that? Sorry. So yeah, I mean, I just sort of come in knowing where I'd want to go, but I like to try to be as free as possible and listen to what everyone else is giving me at the time, and then listen to your guys' ideas after we film something, because I think that's where we find the best stuff. When you plan it, you're not as open and you're not as free, and like to try to get a joke or to get a moment can be hard because you've sort of killed the energy of it.
You're not open and honest. Yes. You're not open and honest.
Right, yeah, exactly.
You don't get that at all. You didn't even realize when you're saying it, even on the set.
A compliment from Mikael. She says, "Bonjour, guys. Love the show. Rockwell in the background. Aww."
Well, bonjour. She in Paris?
She's the one that played the French teacher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh,
Yeah.
the French
Oh,
teacher.
oh.
Yeah. Now I'm. Oh, okay.
That's hilarious. Okay,
Rocky
so
says she wants to do a live show just with Rockwell, okay?
She should.
okay,
She's got a lot of interesting things going on.
Black and Baby.
Yeah. Black and Baby.
It's a new channel. For moms.
Yeah, you should do that. Probably make a lot of money.
So, how do you like the crossover episodes? Like, I mean, there's been a few. There's been an engagement party. There's been a Halloween party. And as a drop of a hint, there's going to be another party tomorrow. So, what do you think?
I like the crossover episodes. I mean, whenever you get to work, I mean, I watch all the other shows, and so I get to see what those actors are doing. And then whenever you get to work with them, it's a lot of fun. And I think it helps bring the audience together because you may just be watching one show because you like those characters, but then you get a little taste into the world of another show. But I mean, I love acting and I love working with different people, so anytime you guys bring me more people to play with, that's always fun.
You are one of the old school Black and Sexy actors, let's put it that way, one of the originals.
Yes.
I remember.
More, actually, you're actually more senior than the couple. The number was the first thing that we shot besides some skits that have never been released.
Yeah.
So I think you were one of the original troops in surviving. I don't know where the rest of them are.
Yeah,
I mean, we didn't, no, seriously, who did we, it's no one else. Okay, all right, well, anyways. So what's going on besides, when people texting me from like 5 days ago, what's going on besides the number?
I have a question.
Okay.
Someone asked, Shit Woman wants to know who you dressed as on the Black and Sexy Harlem Shake video.
Wait, what's the question?
Who were you dressed as on the Black and Sexy Harlem Shake
Did
video?
you do a Harlem Shake video?
We did, but she wasn't in it.
Oh, okay. Is it up? I want to see that.
Yeah, it's up. No one knows who's who.
Oh, okay.
On that.
Are you keeping that a secret?
No. If that's someone, if people want to know who's in that, it's the cast of that guy. People think it's Numa that's raining on the frog. It's actually
Yeah,
Dion.
Numa wasn't in the Harlem Shake video.
Yeah, Numa didn't make it out there. Right? But
Rocky was in it though.
apparently Jessica wants to do a Harlem Shake, so I'm sorry we didn't call you.
Yeah. Maybe Harlem Shake too.
Now they're doing the power. Well, it's a new set of. Anyways, regardless. Anyways, so it's funny how no one asked like who was that baby during the last episode.
I know.
The last sort of, I don't know what that was.
Just keep it a mystery.
Yeah.
If you're tired.
Anyways. So tell me what's going on. Like, where do you see yourself? Where do you see yourself as an actress? What do you want to get into?
Well, I mean, film and TV is my primary focus. My degree is in theater, and I'm on the board of a theater company, so theater was my first love. But I mean, if you're in LA, you should be focusing on film and TV, which is why I'm in LA. So yeah, I audition all the time. I shot a national commercial for Lowe's that hopefully will be airing soon, where I have a family. Which is a trip. I had like a 13-year-old daughter and an 8-year-old son, which is I know old. Right? I was like, what the heck? Would have been in high school having these kids. But hopefully that starts airing soon. I think they're airing it in the South right now. But I mean, I audition for stuff all the time and just got to keep moving and growing as an actor.
I guess we'll be seeing you. People will be saying, "I saw you in a commercial."
Yeah,
I see all
I
that.
hope
Here comes
so.
some questions. Let's see. Do you think that all these wonderful web series would lose something if they transition to network or even cable TV?
Ooh, that is a good question. I mean, you lose, I think, your freedom of what you want to do. And, I mean, network TV needs programs like this. There's so, especially now, there's so few black programs out there, or just programs with minorities in general. I mean, anytime you, especially on network TV, you have so many cooks in the kitchen, so to speak. Not only do you get notes from the production company, but also the studio that runs the show, and then the network that runs the show. My boyfriend works at Warner Brothers, and he's constantly telling me about all the comments and things, and they have to change on TV scripts. But network TV needs characters like these and shows like these that don't just cater to one audience. Cable would probably be a better niche, I would think, because you have a little more freedom and you can tell the kind of story you want to tell. Like, you know, shows like, I can't think of any comedies, but like Breaking Bad or Mad Men wouldn't work on network TV, where they have to show 20 episodes over one season. They're able just to do 10 episodes. The show I really love right now on BET is The Real Husbands of Hollywood. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
Just the first episode.
It's hilarious. A friend of mine is a lawyer, and she was the lawyer on that show, so she'd been talking it up for a couple months now. But I thought that was really funny. I don't know how much of it is scripted or improv, and I don't normally watch BET, but I think that's one of the funniest things they put out.
BET, don't worry.
Yeah. Well, that's because they need shows like this on BET, because you know, some of the content they put out isn't that great, but I think that show is sort of a step in the right direction. I know, because I've gone on auditions for BET Network, that they're trying to move in a different direction than what they're doing right now.
All right, so Ms. Pimpin08 says, so how in the world did Melissa not get an STD after all the dudes she's been with? And tell us your number, please. We won't judge you.
I'm judging that question.
LOL.
Laugh out loud while I'm laughing. I am not going to share my number, my personal number, but Melissa is careful. I mean, just like I am in my own life, you have to be careful and use protection, and just because you sleep with a lot of guys doesn't mean that you can be loose about it in that respect. Like, it's important to use protection and different forms of protection, and Melissa is very conscious of that and preaches that. So that is why she has not gotten an STD.
Rihanna Knox wants to know if you would ever consider starring in a BET show.
Would I consider starring? Shoot, well, I know. My mom always teases me about that, because I'll talk about networks or certain directors or actors, and I'll be like, well, the stuff they're putting out isn't that great. But yeah, I mean, if I got cast on a BET show, I would most certainly be on it. Plus, I don't think I could tell my manager that I would not want to be on it. He'd be like, you need to get on this show and make this money. But it's hard enough as an actor to not only get auditions, but then to get callbacks and then to book something. So you can be choosy later in your career, but unfortunately, fortunately, when it's just starting out, you have to take what you can get, I guess.
Well, I'm pretty sure, you know, when I said, hey, call audition for BLACK&SEXY.TV, you know, the imagination was like, what's the, okay. You know, who knew what that was going to be about? Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
I think we found you on Craigslist, right?
Craigslist? No.
We didn't find you. How did we find you?
You probably were on like LA Casting or Now Casting.
It was Janine that was doing that early on.
Okay. I never.
No,
Did you find people on Craigslist?
We found chasing on Craigslist, I think.
Really?
Or maybe I had to ask Janine. I don't know. I wasn't really taking care of that.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so we did find some people on Craigslist. They're not all here anymore. But,
okay. Yeah, no, I never have submitted myself.
Craigslist was, hey, not submitting, but, well, yeah, I guess. But Craigslist, yeah, you can't sleep on that. Craigslist 2 or 3 years ago was the, you know, was kind of the emerging place to kind of find something. You know?
Okay. Yeah. I'll take your word for that.
Okay, all right. I think someone had a comment I didn't see. I'm like walking back and forth. Let me check it out.
Okay, back and forth.
You can do the Harlem Shake while we're waiting.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna embarrass myself.
Shy Woman said, tell Melissa safe sex practices, all caps.
Yeah. We don't have to tell Melissa that. She does that.
Hey. And Miko said, forget BET, we got BST, Black and Sexy TV.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
thank
right.
And Miss Pimpin08 says, my apologies, I didn't mean for you to reveal your personal number. I meant Melissa's, but I know you guys still won't tell us.
Oh,
Sad face.
sorry. Yeah, both are secrets. Thank you,
Yes.
though.
Shy Woman says, what is your suggestion for step one of creating an original web series and pitching your writing talent? Girl, that's not for Melissa.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know. Although I will say, like, my if you're a writer, keep writing. Like, you guys, I don't know how you started, but I mean, you've been able to get your content out there, and I know other people I know do web series, and that's what's great about the web. Like, no one can stop you from putting it up, and you never know who will see it and want to take a look at it. I know back in the day, years ago, when MySpace was still popular, that show, It's Always Sunny on Philadelphia, got started on MySpace, and someone at FX saw it. And,
really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
And then put it on the air. So, I mean, if you have ideas and you have a talent for writing or directing, I think you, by all means, should get it out there on the web, because the studios haven't figured out how to harness that yet and how to make money off of it yet. So it's still a area ripe for the taking, which is great, because I think you guys are doing such a good job with it.
Yes, not yet. Exactly. They have not taken over yet.
Yeah, you want to get in now.
Yes.
Before they do take it
don't-
over and saturate it.
Do not wait.
Yeah.
Very cheap. We'll talk about that during a behind the scenes with the Black.
That's
Sex.
fascinating, though.
Why did somebody say, what is your favorite color? That's my Abra? What is your favorite color?
My favorite color is pink, which is
yes, we could
why I'm in a very, very bright neon pink.
And why is that? Because you're very girly? What's going on?
No,
Not girly,
opposite.
actually.
Well, yeah, when I was little, my favorite color was blue. And honestly, I never wore any pink. And then I became an AKA and had to wear a lot of pink.
What?
Pink and green. And then, yeah, you didn't know I was an AKA?
No.
Yeah.
AKA?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not in a
I
grad
had no
chapter.
idea. Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
but at SC, I was in a K at SC. Yeah, so you do it.
Make that sound.
Yeah,
I
are
had
you
no
allowed to
idea.
make that sound?
Was
Were-
I gonna beat my ass?
Yeah, I might. Are you in
Curtains
it?
down on me?
Yeah.
I didn't know there was rules. I'm sorry. I had no
There are
idea.
rules.
I didn't
You
know.
cannot
Can I
wear.
not wear pink and green either? Is that a problem?
No, you can wear it. You just couldn't put up any signs or
I
anything.
can't put up any signs.
I'm not active now, so it doesn't really matter to me.
We would have promote you with that, AKA sisters. I had no idea.
Really? Uh-oh. So now I'm going to
So
have
this
to go
is at USC or after USC?
at USC, yeah.
So you don't keep up with your girls or no?
Oh no, I keep up with my girls. Actually, AKA is having the regional conference downtown right now, and so I saw one of my sorors. We had dinner the other night, and my mom is an AKA. Keeps up with it. She's been the basilisk of her chapter. She does everything
Did
with
that
AKA.
influence you to become AKA?
Yeah, I mean, I had honestly no choice since I was a kid.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Now it makes
Seriously,
makes a
so
lot.
is she active?
She is active. Yep, she goes to she didn't come down here this year for the regional conference, but she goes to all the national conference was in San Francisco last summer.
Where are you from?
I think. I'm from the Bay,
Okay.
so San Francisco area.
Somebody, that is Kay, wants to know, were you recently on the Mindy project?
I was not, but I actually have auditioned for the Mindy project a couple of times. So I wish I was on there, but no, sadly I'm not. It's a good show though. I like that show. I watched that. I like Mindy Kaling. She's funny. I read her book.
BG Styley says it's weird to break the fourth wall like you did in that video where you address your user comments and numbers. Do you people think you are in character? Do people think you are in character? Do they confuse that, basically?
When they see the other video?
When you break the fourth wall, yes.
I don't know. Do people think that I'm in character? I mean, I am in character when I'm doing it. I'm just talking to the audience. So that wasn't me, Jessica, sending out a video about Melissa. That was Melissa wanting to talk to the audience. So I hope you did think I was in character and not as me, because if you didn't think I was in character, then I wasn't doing my job as an actor, I guess.
They're just confused because it's not something they're used to. You know,
Okay.
you play it very real.
Yeah.
Shy Woman says Sigma, Gamma, Rho, Sorority, Incorporated, Spring 98, Greek Love.
Okay. I like how you read it too. Sigma, Gamma, all right, Greek love. I love it.
Miss Pimpin' 08 says I have another question. So why in the ham steak? It's just, I don't know what that means.
Why the what?
Why in the ham steak did Melissa have to resort to passive aggressive notes after Jason fiasco? Where did he do that at?
Oh. I would just say that I guess Melissa is probably not a very good communicator, and was just too upset to talk to him, and he wasn't giving her the answers that she wanted. So the only way she felt she could communicate was through Post-it notes.
So what do you think about the comments or backlash, or maybe the double standard on women as having a high number compared to men, that kind of thing?
Well, it surprised me because, we're in the age after shows like Sex and the City and just other shows where women can be more free, I guess. So the backlash surprised me, especially because you guys don't know Melissa's number yet. So you don't know how high or low it really is anyways. But I guess there is still that double standard, which is sad, but it's true. I have a coworker who sleeps with a lot of guys, and she'll tell me stories, and I'm like, oh, I can only imagine what her number is. She hasn't told me, but.
Well, what does a lot of guys mean? How do you know? Because she's always talking about it?
She's just telling me.
So it's really perception. That's kind of like Jason's perception, and he's hearing or seeing, and his perception is a lot.
Right,
So,
but in his instance, he knows the number.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know her number.
But what if her number was lower than you thought it was? Would it still be a lot to you because you heard it more than once or twice? Or that's
No, if I found out the number, I wouldn't, depending on what it was, I guess I would then make my opinion. But if it was lower than I thought, I wouldn't think anything of it. And I don't think less of her because she does that. she's careful. And we talk about, me and another girlfriend will talk to her about being careful and making better choices sometimes. But as long as you're safe.
Who is it?
I'm not going to say who it is. And hopefully
I don't work there, I'm just asking.
I know, but I don't want to have that out on the internet.
Okay.
I don't know.
We're going to wrap it
What's
up with a
going?
question. Does she know you're on this show?
My coworker?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
She knows about the show. Did you ever talk about the show with her? Or anything?
Yeah, she knows I'm on it. She's not watching this. She's in Chicago at the moment.
Internet's everywhere. What you talking about?
I know, but I'm just betting that she's not. I'm not going to say her name, but I'm just betting that she's not watching this.
All right. Well, on that note, there's some other questions, but we have to go, unfortunately. Nita Green said, have you enjoyed your time on the show? I'm going to tell you, yes, you have.
Yes, I have. Oh, I always have such a blast when I work with all of these people. You guys are great, and I have a lot of fun on the show. So thank you for watching. Keep watching, please.
And remember, tomorrow there's the new episode 3 is happening.
Yes, it's very exciting.
Party.
Slumberette party.
4 p.m. specific time, Sunday, Black and Sexy Sunday. Let them know.
Black and Sexy, baby. Watch. And for guys, watch, because it's a room full of very beautiful women and some pretty sexy outfits. So
Girls can watch too.
the girls, yeah. Hey, you're right. Girls watch too. I didn't even think about that. But watch. It's a funny episode and with a lot of twists and surprises. So
See you guys tomorrow.
see you tomorrow. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.